Dave Mustaine, a young guitarist with fiery red hair, explosive intensity, and undeniable talent, joined Metallica in 1981, long before the band became a legend. His time with them was short, but his impact on Metallica's history was profound, and in many ways, explosive. Known for his incredible guitar skills and high-energy stage presence, Mustaine was also a complex and sometimes volatile personality, a combination that would soon ignite tensions within the band. From the very beginning, Mustaine brought a unique style that helped shape Metallica's early sound. At the time, Metallica was still finding its identity, and Mustaine's aggression added a dark, fast, and ferocious edge to their music. His talent on the guitar was undeniable, quickly earning him the respect of his bandmates. He co-wrote some of Metallica's most iconic riffs and songs, many of which would define the band's debut album, Kill 'Em All. Tracks like The Four Horsemen and Jump in the Fire were originally composed largely by Mustaine, though after his departure, some lyrics and arrangements were altered. However, behind the scenes, Mustaine had a complicated relationship with James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich, the band's other founding members. While they all shared the same passion for music, their personalities were drastically different. Mustaine was known for his strong-willed nature and struggles with alcohol, a combination that led to countless arguments and fights in the band's early days. In one particularly intense altercation, Mustaine even punched Hetfield, leaving a lasting scar on their relationship and sowing a deep distrust that would be hard to repair. Breaking point came in April 1983 when Metallica decided to fire Mustaine. The official reason was his aggressive and unpredictable behavior, largely fueled by his drinking. According to legend, the decision was made abruptly. Mustaine was woken up one morning and, without much explanation, handed a bus ticket back to Los Angeles. It was one of the most bitter moments of his life. He felt betrayed and resentful, as Metallica had been just as much his dream as it was Hetfield's and Ulrich's. One of the most interesting and controversial aspects of Mustaine's story with Metallica is that the songs he co-wrote remained part of the band's catalog long after he was gone. Even though he had been kicked out, his compositions stayed, and some became major hits. This was always a sore subject for Mustaine, who felt that his contributions were downplayed, and in some cases, outright claimed by the rest of the band. After being kicked out, Mustaine didn't just sit back and do nothing. Fueled by all that rage and disappointment, he founded his own band, Megadeth, and became a legend in his own right. The rivalry between Metallica and Megadeth became one of the most intense in the world of metal for years. Mustaine was determined to prove that he could match, or even surpass, Metallica's success, and that drive fueled much of his career. Although, over time, they managed to reconcile to some extent, that rivalry created a lasting tension in the music industry. One controversial and fascinating fact is that Mustaine has always claimed he was one of the best guitarists Metallica ever had. In interviews, he has stated that his departure was a huge loss for them, though he also admitted that it was the spark he needed to create Megadeth. Ironically, fans of both bands got the best of both worlds, as this rivalry pushed both groups to create incredibly influential music. Mustaine has openly discussed his time in Metallica. Sometimes he has expressed resentment, while at other times, a sense of nostalgia. His relationship with Hetfield and Ulrich has been bittersweet, but in 2011, during Metallica's 30th anniversary event, Mustaine took the stage with his former bandmates to play some of the classic songs he co-wrote. It was an emotional moment for him and the fans, a sign that, despite the turbulent history, respect and gratitude for their shared time still remained. The story of Dave Mustaine and Metallica is undoubtedly one of the most fascinating and controversial in the world of metal. Mustaine didn't just leave his mark on Metallica. His rivalry helped shape the sound of thrash metal and elevate the genre to an entirely new level. Without him, Metallica might never have become the band we know today. And thanks to his departure, the world gained another legendary band in Megadeth. Subscribe to join this musical adventure and dive deeper into the icons who have shaped the sound of entire generations.